Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sandrika. Good morning, Carlos. Maybe it's bullish on the Dixie. It is bullish on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour. And on the 30-minute. It would appear that gold is going to start coming down. That's what it would appear. This is the 30-minute Dixie. Gold already crossed the trend line on the 30-minute. Let's go to the daily. The daily is bearish. Four-hour bearish. 1 hour bearish. I think we're bearish biased for gold at the moment, coming from the daily. Looks like it wants to break the 50 right there. Ooh, where's my setup? Okay, there's my get up. Make sure that everything's working as it should. Looks like everything is working as it should. There you go. That might be better. Man, MT4 needs an upgrade, doesn't it? And the upgrade needs not to be MT5, let me tell you. It's basically the same thing. Good morning, Abby. Morning, Mercedes. Good morning, Wesley. Good morning, Kim. Buenos días, Carlitos. Nice consolidation on gold. Very nice, very pretty. I think I'm going to, where's my, oh, there it is. Move down here, right? Ah, okay, there you go. Trying to figure out where to position my my Zoom. Good morning, Pamela. took a half position on this drop right here. So got my money back from yesterday. So good. Now chilling and waiting. It's NFP week, guys. For those of you who don't know, non-farm payroll is the most volatile week, and the most volatile day is Friday. So it calls for a little more patience, looking at the higher time frames. Perhaps I will even hang out at the hour. Yesterday, as I mentioned, the 4-hour looked very pretty. The 4-hour looks clean. You can see how it's rejecting, and it's already crossed the trend line. That would have been a nice catch at the beginning of the break. I would have had to been here at 6 a.m. and I was having a chat with the Sandman at that time. So it may call for higher time frame views. Those of you on TTA, hopefully you caught GU last night. GU broke. This is a different setup. GU broke the trend lines. Broke the zone, retested the zone, and dropped. 22 pips so far. Setup was a little higher, the top zone, but obviously it's already crushed that. So I needed to break through these wicks over here, which it did. It broke out, retested, dropped. It was clean. Clean, though short-lived. It didn't go on for a while. Good job, babes. Yeah, it was actually very easy if you waited for the actual breakout, which is this candle right here. It's a 4 a.m. candle. If you waited for that to close, the retest came and touched the zone. Didn't even break my zone, just went ahead and kissed it really nice. Nice wet kiss, and then boom, dropped. 22 pips. So that was clean. Now we're in a different ball game, and man, this is so bearish. It's been so bearish, right? But it's approaching this very strong area. It's like right there. This area is no joke. Like it broke through here. Here's more. It broke through here. And then when it came up, kind of wigged out here, retested, went back up. Okay, so strong area. I would have preferred a bounce up with a clean candle over here. Here is gonna have to clear this down here. Of course, that's a whole bunch of pips by the time it clears that. That's about 50 pips by the time it clears that. So it could go, if it's strong, it could go 50 pips, 40 some pips, but then it's gonna struggle, right? Unless it breaks through. And it usually takes some kind of news catalyst to break through something like that, and then it will drop. In the meantime, man, I wish it would go up and make it a lot easier to deal. So this is the zone here from the daily. Another 19 pips or something to get there. Yeah, we need an update, don't we, on the MT4, MT5, something a little more user-friendly, dude. Something more appealing to the eye. looks like you're dealing with Microsoft 95, Windows 95. Which, Windows 95 was an amazing invention in 95. We are in 2021, nearing 2022. We're still dealing with a Windows 95 kind of platform for software that I'm sure makes so much money. When it comes to trading Forex, it's got to be the most downloaded software. USD strong. GBP is not like the GBP is weak. Again, what's going on over here? Looks like GU wants to go, but I think I'm going to wait for the bounce. If it comes, it may not come. Buen día, hermanito. Monteculebra. Anybody catch the class last night? And was it helpful to you? See? No. I need one of those heaters that stay on your desk that can keep my tea and my coffee on it. Because I like my hot drinks hot. Ah, Mercedes, you watched it this morning. Bueno, la mañana tuya, ¿no? It's very hard and difficult to learn to be real in a world that is so heavily invested in the false self. It's very disheartening, really. It can be very disheartening to a person looking to live in the world of the real. And I'm going back to the Matrix. I remember as a little kid being not torn apart, that's an exaggeration, but being divided inside between the me who was real, the me, and what I was being demanded, what was being demanded of me. I was like, I can't be that. I can't be that. I'm flawed. You know, I have vices. I would love to be that kind of human, but I'm not. This is the human that I am. Can I find somewhere somebody that can take me the way I am? Man, it's hard. It's difficult finding somebody somewhere that will accept you the way you are, your flaws and all. It's amazing when you find it. When you find it, keep it, man. When you find it, keep it. Fight tooth and nails to keep it, because the rest of the system, the world system, is bent on pretense. And the whole surgence of reality TV is the human desire for something that is real. And most of those reality TV shows are scripted. They're not even real. You know they're scripted. You know it's a show. They're trying to sell ratings. Hunger Games. My goodness gracious. Isn't that perfect example? Hunger Games. Good morning, Venetia. Glad to see you here. The Hunger Games. Great example, isn't it? This is what we show the world. This is who we really are. This is what we show the world, and this is who we really are. Okay? Then after living our entire life in that world, we come out of the matrix into the real, and we have to face what is. Okay, looks like gold wants to drop. I'm not doing anything until it breaks through here. You know, you're unplugged from the matrix. Now that you're trading, right? Now that you are trading, you are unplugged from the matrix and have to deal with the reality of what is. The market and your account tell you the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is whatever the market wants it to be. It has nothing to do, it doesn't care about your false self. It doesn't care about your desires, your dreams, your aspirations, your wants. It doesn't care. It just is. Las clases son en la academia de Trend Trading Academy. Déjame ponerte aquí el vínculo por si acaso quieres unirte a nosotros. Let me find it. Okay, so that's the link to our team. If you want to join us, you can use that link to join us if you are interested in joining us. So the market, our account, is screaming at us the reality, and we don't want to conform to it. We don't want to deal with losses. We are intolerant to the process of success. The process of success is fail, 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 you win. Fail, 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 you win. Fail, fail, you win. Fail, fail, you win. Fail, fail, win, win, win. Fail, win, win, win. Fail, win, 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 win. Fail, win, 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 win. That's the process. That's the reality. That's how it is. But every failure based on the false self is an attack against our identity. And so we refuse to learn the lesson. We refuse to learn the lesson because the lesson seems to imply that we don't quite fit in, that we don't quite make it, that we're not good enough to have success. As if success was like this. The best lessons in life for trading, we learn them in the innocence of our youth. Once we lost that innocence, that naivete, we turn into robots, imitating everybody else around us so that we're not singled out, made fun of, or hurt. Haha, yeah, that's a good word. John Maxwell, I love John Maxwell. He's awesome. By the way, his church is right here. I'm 15 minutes from his church. I haven't seen him at church yet. His church is right here. I'm gonna see if I can go on Sunday. He's the teacher at this church. He's not the pastor, but he's like, it's one of the reasons why I was excited to move up here, the Port St. Lucie area. Christ Fellowship is the church. Okay, nice drop on gold. That would have been about 6-7 pips right there. It's kind of the move I took earlier. Below the 50 on the 30-minute. It's the move I took earlier. Exact same move. Now it looks like it wants to break the low. Yeah, man, come. Come, we'll have a coffee. Port St. Lucie West is nice. So back to my rant. When we've been living our whole life, when we learn the lesson really well, which was we can't be our true selves. We can't deal with what is. We have to deal in a different reality, the reality of those who are in control, those who have the power. And we don't see ourselves as one of those that has the power. We see ourselves as subservient to the powers. But we want to pretend, right? We want to pretend that we are like the ones in power. So we buy fake watches and fake cars, or we over leverage our cars. We can't afford it, but we buy it anyway. All sorts of silly things that we do to try to pretend that we are like the ones in power, that we have power, that we are important, that we have a say, blah, 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 blah. And yet, when we come trading, our account tells us otherwise. Our trading tells us otherwise. And we can't handle it. We have a hard time facing it. We have to make a switch to the world of what is. Not what it looks like, not what it pretends to be, the world of what is. Nice move there on gold. 746. Let's hone in. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice. That's a good 20 pips right there. Move. Beautiful. Oh, more like 38 pips. Pretty. Being a little more cautious, I would like to see it break out of here. Break out of here. Create, get a bullish candle with a wick on the top for continuation down. We already know from the top-down analysis that it is bearish. So this is not surprising. If we can face what is the reality of our inexperience, the reality of our ineptitude at the moment, of our ignorance at the moment. You know that ignorance can be overcome, right? Ignorance just needs knowledge. That's all. Ignorance just needs knowledge. That's all. And then once you have knowledge, now you need wisdom, which is the proper application of knowledge. Wisdom is the proper application of knowledge, knowing how to apply knowledge correctly. That's what this is. That's what trading is. You have to gain knowledge. You're ignorant. You don't know what you don't know. Okay, you gain knowledge, you study, you practice, you study, you practice. And then you get to the point where you know, not because of what you think, but because of experience. You have experiential knowledge. You have put in your time, your sweat, your money in there. You know what it is to win. You know what it is to lose. You know how to lose well, which is the trick of trading, right? Knowing how to lose well. And are we looking at a fake out? Not quite yet. Well, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Because the Dixie isn't the Dixie coming down? Well, it's ranging. It's ranging. So if we can face the fact that we don't know, that we're not good at this yet, then we can get good. If we can acknowledge that we don't have it together, we can learn how to get it together. You know, it's one of those, it's like the scale, right? It's like the weight scale. You can tighten that belt and you can wear black and you can take bigger clothes to pretend that you're not as heavy set as you were. And I can say that because right now I'm heavy set. You can do all those things, but when you step on the scale, it tells you the truth. When they take your body fat index, it tells the truth. The numbers don't lie. We need to deal with the numbers, the reality. So let's say we suspend disbelief, like what's his name says in the, like Morpheus says in the Matrix. We suspend disbelief and we come to reality, which is the market. The results is reality, right? And we say, wow, I suck at this. I'm not doing well with this. Man, I need to grow. I need to learn. I need to apply myself to this thing. And if you have a growth mindset, that's a great book, by the way, Carol Dweck. Carol Dweck, mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, then you don't believe you can overcome this. You think the market is doing something to you and the environment is doing something to you and you can't fix it. You know, you keep losing and you blame it on external forces. But if you have a growth mindset, your mindset is, wow, I need to grow. I need to learn to do this. Look at this reaction. This is why, again, if you don't take the impulse and close on the impulse on gold, this will eat you up. Being in drawdown here, ooh, not cool. Right? So basically it faked like it was going to break out. It did not. See what happens. Pivots. I haven't opened pivots in a long time. Let's go look at pivots. Pivot point standard. Yes, it is at a pivot. It is exactly at a pivot. Good call. Well, by golly. Yep, it's exactly at a pivot. By the way, just because it rejected like that, it doesn't mean that it's not a sell. It just means it's not ready yet. That's all it is. It could be a buy, and it still could be a sell. If it's a sell, it's just not ready yet. That's all. 8 o'clock coming here in a few minutes. Okay, PMI is at 10 a.m. We'll be done way before that. We have news tomorrow, red folders tomorrow. 8:15 news tomorrow. Okay, I won't be here tomorrow morning, okay? I'm gonna sleep. I will not be here tomorrow morning. 8:30 and 9:45 news tomorrow. I won't be here. The best way to trade an NFP week I have found is London usually. Usually London is better trading than there's that bounce. GBP gaining some strength. Yeah, so if we can get to the point of accepting what is, and we have a growth mindset, that is, you can learn anything. You can learn anything. You can learn to do anything. If any other human did something, you can do it too. And when it comes to this trading thing, a lot of people have figured it out. There are some qualities that these people have, and those are the qualities that we must assume. Most of it is a skill set. Most of it is a skill set because patience, honestly, can be learned. Patience can be learned. Discipline can be learned. And everything else that you need for trading can be learned. Analysis, execution, all of that can be learned. You hang around doing it long enough, you're going to figure it out. That's why I like Jim Rohn. Let me throw a trend line on that thing. I would say it has to break the 50. At least on the 15-minute, it has to break the 50 for any confidence on a buy. Let's look at the 30-minute. It is where it should be bouncing. It's a nice little move. About 12 pips. The Dixie and gold moving down at the same time. Interesting. I appreciate that, Venetia. It's just I try to come up with things that most people don't think about when they're dealing with their trading. And hopefully you understand that these principles that I'm talking about are good for life. They're just good for life. And I have spent exactly 27 years studying this academically and also in my own life, and I have lived it. So I know what I'm talking about. And that's why I like the real. I like the real and I shun the fake. And I don't deal with fake people. Sometimes I have to tolerate them because of church or work. Or just simply accepting people the way they are, right? You just got to accept people the way they are, but you don't have to assimilate them into your life where you buy their lies or their false self. Let's put it that way, where you buy their false self. There are some people whose false self you have to confront. And there are a lot of false self people out there who you just got to let be, move on. Okay, 8 o'clock, here you go. See what kind of volume 8 o'clock brings us. Are we going to get a pullback? We didn't even get a pullback on GU. Dixie's still falling. Nice move. That was beautiful. Okay, that is the move right there. It went above the 15 on the first few seconds of the 8 o'clock candle. I would have loved to have seen a wick down and then a push up. I didn't get that. Make sure I have it open over here because I don't have it open at the moment. Make sure I'm looking at the right chart. Is that gold actually pushing up, or is that a wick forming up to then crash the bottom? Oh, maybe it is going down. Looking like a sell to me. Let's see. Looks like it's pushing. Pushing. Looks like it rejected from the top. It may be ready to go. Still trying to figure out itself. Waiting, waiting, watching and waiting. Paying close attention to the action. It's got to break that wick. It's got to break that wick and then it'll run, and it'll run to this wick at least. If it's going down, that is. If it's going down, Charlie Brown. Are you going down, Charlie Brown? Maybe not. So it's pushing to the upside. Some volume coming in. Let's see, what has it got in its pockets? Still watching. It's like it wants to go up and it can't. Okay, now maybe it can now. Nope. Quite volatile right now with orders coming in to the left and the right, buying and selling. Looks like GU is rejecting that top side over there. Dixie can't make up his mind. Watching and waiting. Gotta climb that 50 if it's gonna go. Pushing. Still we wait. Nice little wick to the bottom now will be beautiful if we can get it. Don't look like we're gonna get it. Here's the 15-minute, 50. So it's crossing the 30. Nice move. Gotta admit, that was a nice move on gold. Wick down and then went up. Very nice push. Still in the range. 30 seconds to the next 15 minutes. The VIX is coming down. That should help gold keep moving up. We shall see. We shall see. Maybe it's getting tired. Yeah, the 5-minute and the 15-minute ended with no wick on the top. Like it didn't want to go any further. We shall see. Next few minutes will tell us. Take a quick look at the bigger picture. So 1 hour, the 4 hour. Oh, look at that 4 hour candle rejection from the bottom. Wow. The daily, I'm assuming, is still, oh, the daily turned bullish. Let's see if that holds. Continuation of yesterday's day, which was bullish. Let's see if that 4 hour turns bullish. Just climb up above the 50. Good morning. Good morning, Dark Star. Projecting that whole area up there. So the same thing that happened with GU? Yep. The Dixie's bouncing up. See if it holds a 50 there. Nice rejection. Wow, look at that. Wow. Let's see if that continues. Whoa. What am I looking at here? Okay. And now it's going back up. Wow, this is quite a game. Yeah, NFP week, you got to be aware of that. So it's dropping. Strong rejection, man. That was like a complete reversal almost. Double top on the 1 hour. I don't see how that's a double top. See, that's just a complete rejection of that whole area. This will be a massive red wick if that continues going. I can't see what's going on over here. Four minutes, 3 minutes to the 8:30 candle. It's a big old rejection. Good morning, Fatima. Gold struggling here. Wow. If that can keep coming down, that's going to be a beautiful wick to take to the downside. If it can. We don't quite really know what's going on yet. Just want to make sure that my wow. It's looking more and more like a big old rejection of that spot. Maybe a retest of the trend line to continue going down. Muhammad says buy. Muhammad says buy. So we should buy because Muhammad says buy. We're watching it. It's at 8:30. Let's see. It's 8:30. This is the 15-minute. The Dixie held bullish on the last candle. On the last 30-minute candle. So it could continue moving up. That's just a higher low, higher low, higher low. We shall see. Now it's turned red again. Man, what a game. This is the daily. 4 hour. 1 hour. 30-minute. 15. A lot of stuff can happen in the middle, right, guys? A lot of stuff can happen in the middle. We want to take advantage of the extremes. I think it's rejecting here. Well, yeah, it already rejected the 50. Now it's trying to climb it again. Let's see what happens. Got distracted there looking at the comments now. Appreciate that, Kevin. Good morning, Jovan. The rest of the morning to you, the rest of the day to you. That's how the saying goes. Excuse me. PMI at 10 a.m. I won't be here for that. Don't do it in the middle. That's right. I mean, really, anything that happens in here doesn't mean anything. The extremes is what you want to watch for. Thanks, Jovan. Okay, looks like we're selling. I would say based on the action that we're selling. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Is it ready? Is it ready? I think it's ready. Boy, it's struggling. Can it break that low? Can it break that low? How low can it go? Vamos ahorita. This is the struggle right here before the violence. The struggle before the violence. We shall see. Trying to break the low. Trying to break the low. Trying to break the low. Not broken the low. Trying to break the low. Not broken the low. Trying again. Trying again. Is it going? Are we going or what? Boy is fighting it. Look at the quiet high time frame quick. That's what the hour turned into. Here's the 4 hour, which ends in 20 minutes. Still struggling here. 20 minutes to the 9 o'clock. A lot can happen in those 20 minutes. Go take a quick peek at the Dixie. Dixie is struggling, I'm sure, also trying to figure out what I want to do. But it's also turning bullish here. Now 2 bulls in a row. Well, so far, this is a 30-minute. 15-minute is bullish at the moment. Gold holding this spot. Yeah, it did. It bounced right on the 50 twice now. Okay, this is the next 5-minute. Is that what this is? Yeah, the next 5-minute candle just opened. Well, nothing clear as of yet. It tried breaking that low, but it didn't. It didn't. The 1H is holding bullish, barely up. Maybe not. Up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Is it ready now? Is it ready this time? Still not. Looks like it's gonna try for the low again. Let's see. It's creeping down again. Got 18 minutes to 9 o'clock. Yeah, like Derek said, it has to break that 50 on the 1 hour, right? To go. In a 1 hour, just barely holding bullish. Out of curiosity. Look at that. 61.8 rejection. Still holding. Holding bullish, that is, for 1 hour. 50-minute holding, barely bearish. 30-minute barely bearish. Is Dixie pushing? About 45 seconds to the next 15-minute candle. That's the 8:45 candle opening up. Is the daily back to being green? Not quite. Still bearish. Bearish. And that closes in 14 minutes. That's going to be an important candle. See how that closes. Wow. 1 hour is back to bullish. 30-minute. The 50-minute is rejecting that 50 right there. It's playing in that area right there. GBP got strong, but the USD is not weak. Sorry, guys. Looking at the 5-minute over here in this other chart, it's rejecting at the one spot. It will create a lower high if it ends up here. It's got like 2 more minutes to go. And the Dixie is still in the middle. Trying to figure out if it's going to be bullish or bearish. Keeping an eye on the 5-minute chart. It looks like it's, see how this closes. Again, you see how this was a high, it's pulled back and it's creating a lower high. On the 5-minute, I know it's saucy, right? It's a little saucy. But it should continue up if it's actually, pushing up. So we'll see how that candle ends up closing in 40 seconds. Twenty seconds. So it ended up bearish. Let's see what continues now. 10 minutes to the 10 minutes to the 9 o'clock. It looks like the Dixie is ranging right in here. The gold is ranging equally right in here. Oh, look, finally, GU made us move up. Still within the range. If this is going to continue moving down, then it should respect the high of this wick. If it fails to do that, then we know it's probably going for the highs. A lot of patience it takes on a week like this. Whew. Just looks like the market is just like waiting for something. And again, maybe it's news again. We did this yesterday. Just waited around. What is that, 6 minutes? 6 minutes and a half to the 9 o'clock. On gold, you say a double top on the 1 hour chart on gold. I think I already looked at that. Not quite sure what you mean of a double top. There's no double top there. This is all just ranging. Double top will be something like this. Here's a top. Here's another top. Morning, Warrior. Good morning, Rashad. Okay, so it looks like it's respecting that high, the 15-minute high. And it's coming down. We shall see. Still fighting that spot, man. Oh. That's the next 5 minutes, and that's this. So the previous 5 minutes respected the previous 5 minutes. And now this 5 minute also opened red. We're looking at the last 5 minute candle of the 15-minute and the last 5 minute candle of the hour. See how it ends. Top wick on the 5 minute, still struggling there. 3.5 minutes to the 9 o'clock candle. Go back up higher. So this is the hour candle on the 8 o'clock. $30-minute, 15-minute. Would love to see a top wick on the 9 o'clock candle and then a crash. Have I mentioned that I'm sell biased? That being that the daily is bearish. Yeah, I didn't see it. I took a quick look, but I didn't see it. Okay, the 5 minutes still pushing down. Closing in 2.5 minutes. 2 and a bit minutes. GU pushing. But I sure missed this bounce. So it happened, but I completely ignored it. Oops. Okay, coming up on the last minute of the hour candle. It's not Friday yet. I can't put my chess game in my phone. Sitting around waiting. The hour seems to be turning even more bearish. It's still green or blue. Got 30 seconds left. At the 9 o'clock, is that the 9 o'clock open? 9 o'clock open. Looking down. It's not what I want to see because then it could probably go up following. Make sure I have my lot sizes right. GU is looking a little bullish. Bully, bully. Dixie coming down, so perhaps the 9 o'clock will go up. Man, this is just a lot of waiting, isn't it? Waited so long, my music ended. I got about another 10 minutes, guys, and that's it. Again, what is it? News at 10. Okay, news at 10. So the market's just going to keep doing this little dance probably until 10 a.m. Yeah, good old Dexter. Absolutely. Good old Dexter. If the dream is big enough, the facts don't count. You got to have a big dream. Became super wealthy in the Amway business. But really what made him super powerful was the educational system that he created. That was really, that's really Dexter's legacy. It's the educational system, the books, the tapes, the seminars, his approach at network marketing transformed the industry. And that is because you could plug people into the training system and the training system will educate the people. And you could keep building the business. And those people, like I mentioned before, training is not for building people. Training is for finding the leaders. You don't have to do much with a leader. You don't have to do much with a champion. A champion knows they have to study. A champion knows they have to prepare. A champion knows to go find the information on their own, to study, to prepare, to dive in. So when you're training people to find out who are the people who are the essence of your organization. Now that goes for everybody. That goes for every industry, every business. Yeah, Dexter is awesome. Dexter changed my life. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. Is it ready? Is gold ready? Or it's not ready yet? Is it ready? Or it's not ready yet? So if you are a leader of people, do not invest your time on people who don't take initiative to grow. Do not invest, or I should say, do not invest the majority of time. Invest a little bit of time, because you never know. You never know. A lot of people come from different backgrounds. They need tools to overcome where they come from, and you can provide them those tools, great. But really, the people who you want to invest your time on is the self-starters. And so training is to find out the self-starters. Okay, so the 5-minute close bearish again. The first 5-minute candle on the 9 o'clock close bearish again. Now this one is making a move up. I don't trust anything it's doing right now. It's got to break the high or break the low. Then maybe we'll see something happen. Anyway, I'm going to close it with that, guys. Yeah, if you're the leader of an organization, you want to invest your time and effort with people who take the initiative to grow and learn and to seek you. If you have to be chasing people down to help them to succeed, come on. I mean, you got to chase people down to help them to succeed. Come on, forget that. There's a whole bunch of people out there, hungry people out there, just looking for an opportunity. So training is to find those people. You create classes, you create seminars, you create workshops and everything to find those people. When you find those people, invest yourself in those people. They are the greatest return, and then always have the tools available so that the rest can grow. And from that bunch, other people will rise. But really, you want to find the good people, and the good people already come good. You don't have to make them good. Okay, guys, that is the end of that rant. Yeah, GU still holding this area. It looked like it was going to break out. It didn't, or it's not ready yet. Again, maybe the whole thing is waiting on news. We'll see. But time for me to go. Okay. God bless you. Have a great day. Let me go ahead and stop this. And news tomorrow. There's a couple of red folders coming at 9 o'clock. I will not be here. All right. I will not be here in tomorrow. Let me move my thing over here so I can see you guys. Okay, let me see right here. All right. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.